This part of the bulletin is brought to you by Gautam Bali Makeup Studio and Academy, Sector 1, Chanihima, Jammu.
Hello everyone, welcome to the news now. I am Anmol Mattu with the news at 5. So let's have a look at the headline first. President Ramnath Kovind reached Ladakh on his 2 days visit. Jaish-e-Mohammed's dreaded militant killed in Kashmir. 2 persons died and 4 others seriously injured in a road accident on Bani-Basoli Road. India looks at close to double-digit growth this year, says Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. President Ramnath Kovind has reached Ladakh on his 2 days visit, where he was received by Lieutenant Governor R.K. Mathur at Leh Airport. During his 2 days visit, the President will also visit Dras, where he will celebrate Dussehra with army personnel tomorrow. Ramnath Kovind is the first president of the country who will leave Delhi and attend this festival of Vijay Dashami along with army personnel in inaccessible areas like Dras. Till now, all the presidents who have come to the country have celebrated Dussehra in Delhi. Dras is the coldest and the highest region of the country. Here the temperature drops below -40, but even in the midst of the cold, the soldiers of our country monitor the country's border with China at the height here. The killing of terrorist organization Jaish-e-Mohammed's dreaded commander Shamsuddin Sofi alias Sham Sofi in South Kashmir's Avantipora encounter is a big success for the security forces. Sofi had a reward of 5 lakhs. During the last 2 years, Shamsuddin was involved in about 2 dozen incidents of attacks on panchayat representatives, civilian killings, firing on security forces. He also used to identify local youths for recruitment in terrorist organizations. 8 terrorists have been killed in 5 encounters in Kashmir in the last 3 days. He was first caught in 2004 and was in jail for 2 years under the Public Safety Act. After his release from the jail, he became a terrorist and was caught again for some time. He went to jail again and was released through the court. Terming the death of Shamsuddin Sofi as a big success, Kashmir IGP Vijay Kumar said that he was like a backbone in Jaish network in Tral and its adjoining areas. 2 persons died and 4 others were seriously injured in a tragic road accident on Bani-Basoli Road this morning. The injured have been admitted to Janrali Primary Health Center. At the same time, the police have also registered a case in this regard. This road accident occurred under Basoli Police Station of District Kathua. Car number JKO 8K3501 going from Bani to Bilawar was when the driver lost control of the vehicle at a sharp turn and the car rolled straight into a ditch. As soon as it rolled into the ditch, the local people and other drivers passing through the highway got involved in the rescue work. Meanwhile, the police was also informed. About 6 people were sitting in the car. Winters are arriving and cold has started increasing gradually. Night temperature is running below normal, but the day weather is going on as normal. The minimum temperature in all areas of Kashmir division is hovering around 5 degrees Celsius. Leh's minimum temperature has dropped to 1.6 degrees Celsius. The minimum temperature in Pahalgam was 3.2 degrees Celsius. The minimum temperature in Kupwara was 4.8 degrees Celsius. The maximum temperature across the Jammu and Kashmir is hovering around the 5 degrees Celsius above normal, while the minimum temperature is running below normal. According to the information received from the Meteorological Center Srinagar, there is a possibility of rain at many places from October 16 to 19. Then it will be cloud at many places. After the rain, there will be a drop in the temperature. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said India is looking at near close to double-digit growth this year and the country will be one of the fastest growing economies. The minister also emphasized that she expects the economic growth next year to be in the range of 7.5 to 8.5%, which will be sustained for the next decade. As regards the growth of India, we are looking at near close to double-digit growth this year and this would be the highest in the world. And for the next year, based on this year, the growth will be somewhere in the range of 8%, Sitharaman said during a conversation at Harvard Kennedy School. Rahul Dravid is likely to be approached by the Indian Cricket Board to be the interim coach for India's home series against New Zealand. Head coach Ravi Shastri is the core of the support staff. Will move on after the T20 World Cup, but the board has realized the search for a new coach could take longer than the expected and hence want an experienced hand like Dravid at the helm as a stop-gap arrangement. It's learned that a few Australian coaches expressed interest in this job, but the BCCI isn't keen as they are focusing on an Indian for the role before they look elsewhere. The BCCI had wanted Dravid to become the full-time coach of the Indian team, but he had refused. It's learnt as he didn't want to travel too much. The Sri Lankan Navy has arrested 23 Indian fishermen and seized 2 trawlers for illegally poaching in the country's territorial waters. The Navy arrested the fishermen off the coast of Etilakeni in the North Province Point Pedro area. Taking into account the impact of foreign fishermen poaching in Sri Lankan waters on the local fishing community and the sustainability of fishery resources of Sri Lanka, the Navy is conducting regular patrols as well as operations to curb illegal fishing activities in island waters, the Navy said in a statement. The operation also led to the seizure of fishing gear from those vessels used for illegal fishing practices known as bottom trawling and stock of fish caught by the same fishing method. That's all for today's news bulletin. For more, stay updated with the news now.